What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be switching it up a little bit. We're going to be working on the Duramax, and the reason for that is because if I unlock the truck, front door doesn't open. I've been having to crawl through the freaking passenger side for the past week, and yeah, I don't know. I think the mechanism inside's broken. I have a kit to fix it, but yeah, I don't know what it is. We got a kit right here though. This is the full interior handle kit. I'm pretty sure this is all broken on mine. So we're gonna have to pull the door panel off and then we'll be able to replace that with this kit. But first I gotta open the door, so I gotta crawl through the passenger side and get the door opened up. Okay. So to remove a door panel on this year's Silverado, Sierra, I believe the Yukon's the same. All the 07 to 13 models are the same. So essentially, you got to take this little cover off and just pry it off with a screwdriver. You got to pull this cover off back here. You got to remove this little tab on the little lock here, and then this will come off. And then this cover, you'll take a screwdriver and kind of pry up from this little slot down here. And we can pull this off, and that'll expose a bunch of bolts, and then we just take those off, and the rest is just clips. So now you're gonna have 5 10mm bolts. You got one here, one behind the handle, and then 2 behind this little handle here. Go ahead and remove those, and then we can go ahead and pop this out. Alright, now that everything's up, should be able to take this and pop this whole control panel up. And you can go ahead and disconnect the wires underneath it. I can't really do this with one hand, so I'm just going to pull these out and then we can remove this control panel. Now that this is all free, what I like to do is just start by taking this little triangle piece off, just a clip behind it, so just pull it straight out. To pull the door panel off, it's just a bunch of pretty big clips. I like to start up here and just kind of work my hand down behind it and just start slowly popping out all the clips. And just go slow. You don't want to rip them out and break them, but yeah, just go around, pull out all the clips, and then we can pull the door panel out. Just take a set of needle nose pliers, take it behind this little clip, squeeze this together, and then you can go ahead and pull the door handle cable out, and then you can go ahead and remove the door panel. So now we have this off. You can see that my little original plastic mechanism thing here is completely broken. It actually broke the studs off behind this, so might be a little tough to get the new one on, but we'll have to figure it out. So what we're gonna end up doing, the kit that I got provides a drill bit, so we're just gonna drill out these little plastic rivet things, and then we're gonna be replacing it with super glue and new screws. Alright, so in the kit, you get some super glue, the drill bit, the mechanism itself, a door handle, and then some washers and screws. Looking at these screws, it doesn't look like they're gonna do us any good, so I'll just replace these with my own to replace these little plastic rivets with. But let's go ahead, get this drill bit on the drill, and we can start drilling out these little rivets. So I'm just gonna go nice and slow and just get the top of these rivets off. Just like that. You don't have to go far. Alright, so this is all sorts of broken. This stud's broken. These 2 studs are broken. These ones we were able to drill the rivets out of. But yeah, this thing's so toast. I don't know what the heck happened, but like all the pieces are all broken off. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip the door panel upright so we can get the door handle off the other side. All right, so now looking at the front side of the door panel, go ahead and remove this little foam backing on the door handle itself.
Brandon, you had the audacity to get 4 packages today.
So once you have this peeled up, go ahead and pull the little clip out of there. And then the little pin at the bottom should just fall out into my hand, and we can go ahead and pull the door handle off. Now just go ahead and push this through the back. Now we can take this new guy out of the kit and drop it down into the hole where it's got to sit, just like that. Now, make sure you have it exactly where you're gonna want it. I'm gonna make some adjustments, but essentially what we're gonna do is just take some glue, put it down in this hole, and then put a screw down in the hole. Like I said, the ones that came with the kit are a little bit small and pathetic, so I'm just gonna cut my own up and we'll use those. Just don't make it so long that it goes through the other side of the door. You don't want that. Yeah, go ahead and get that where you want it, and then we can start dumping glue down in the holes. All right, so what I'm doing right now, I'm just taking little self tappers and grinding them down, and that way, you know, we can just use these things instead. Gonna work a little bit better, hold a little bit stronger, and yeah, better than those worthless little things they gave us. So now that you have this in place, go ahead and dump some glue down in the hole. We're gonna do one at a time. Get your screw with a little washer. You don't want to go too tight because you don't want to obviously strip out the little studs. Yeah, that was kind of a lot of glue. So now that we have this in place, obviously I can't get that screw in because the stud's gone behind it, but we got these other 5 in. We're just gonna let the glue dry, sturdy it up, and then we can go ahead and put the handle on the other side. So once it's dried up, you can go ahead, flip it over, and go ahead and push the door handle on. Okay, now it's on there. Took a little bit of finesse, but we're good to go. So now we can go ahead and get this door panel back in the truck and hopefully not have any issues with it. So same procedure. Put it back on, go ahead and connect your door cable. Do that first. Once you have that locked in, we can go ahead, push the door panel up. And what I like to do is start by bringing it up, pushing it over the little windowsill, just hooking it up over. Now just make sure you're not pinching any wires. And now we can go ahead and pop the rest of the door panel back into place. So now once all the clips are in place, we can go ahead and plug our little control panel back in. Once you have all those back in, we can go ahead and set this back in. Just click it down, that's it. Go ahead and slap the handle back on now. Unlift the handle and get this bolt in behind the handle, and then throw your last 2 back behind here. Just be careful not to drop them down behind the door panel, or else you have to take it back off. Make sure your door's unlocked, and we can set our little guy right back on there. Push the clip in, and there we go. Now we can go and replace all the little covers, starting with this guy here. Push that in. Just gotta go right in here. Just like that. Then last but not least, we got a little triangle piece. Let's go ahead and clip that right back up there like that. And now we should be good to go. We can go ahead and test it out. The biggest problem I had was I couldn't open it from the outside. Now we're good to go. It feels really good too. And now just to test out the inside, we're good to go. And that handle actually feels really good. It feels way better than the stock one. It's very firm, doesn't move around much. It feels really good. It feels like it's actually made out of decent quality. So I will have that exact handle linked down in the description box below if you guys need to pick one of these up. Overall, pretty easy install. I had some broken studs and it was still honestly pretty easy. As long as you have some type of screw that you can cut down, or I use the grinder, just grind them down a little bit. The little screws that came in this kit, they weren't gonna work, so But overall, everything worked out. The handle itself and the mechanism works great. And yeah, cool idea. Fix those stupid plastic rivets that come stock in the truck. But that's going to wrap up this video. If it helped you guys, drop a like, comment down below if you guys have any questions or whatever. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But till then, catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. See you later.